we are here doing coffee and questions. What's your favorite thing about attending conferences like this?
I think it's just about learning a lot of different things here, different types of ABA and how it's practiced. Also kind of like you get to get away from work from a little bit and just take in all this information and just see everything. I just really like that.
And as a thank you, we're going to give you one of our 5 laws books. So we appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
What is the most unusual or creative reinforcer you've used with a client?
Probably actually snow outside. Yeah, I remember my first year teaching, we just couldn't connect with this kiddo and he would always be by the window, tapping on it, like really tantruming to get outside. So I said, you know what, buddy, grab the clipboard, went outside in the snow, and we just kind of worked and he was able to just roll around in the snow.
And then what? Obviously, that's not a reinforcer that can be used year round. Or were you guys creating snow in the classroom?
Well, actually, that's funny you should ask that because they do sell like snow in a can. So like you can make it and turn it into like a science project or something like that. So yeah.
I love that. Tricks of the trade. You can have snow inside your classroom year round. That's awesome. Thank you so much. We're back with another coffee and questions with Brett. So what is the most heartwarming moment you've experienced in your career as a BCBA?
Most heartwarming moment as a BCBA, I would probably say 23 years ago when a parent told me how much impact we had on their child when they were actually in a residential program, and they felt like they could walk away from the residential program and they felt that he was safe in good hands, and just it made me feel good that a parent could walk away, go home for the night and not worry about their child and know that they're safe and there's a therapeutic environment, I think.
Definitely making a difference, and that is very reinforcing. So thank you. We are back with coffee and questions with May Bobrin. If you could redesign your office space with any theme, what would it be and how might it influence your clients' behavior?
On the spot, I'm thinking something oceanic. For me, like blue's supposed to be calming, you know what I mean? And more relaxing. And then for my younger clients, maybe like a spin on like the whole SpongeBob SquarePants thing.
Yeah.
So it could also look fun and inviting for them.
Absolutely. So calm, fun, and inviting for your new office space.
Yes.
Cool. Thanks. All right, we're back with coffee and questions with Dr. Pat Progar, who's the president of NJABA and is our chief clinical officer here at BDA. What type of talk would you love to see at an upcoming conference?
I would love a talk, I guess, tracing the history of applied behavior analysis, kind of like where we were 60 years ago or so, and I look forward to 60 years from now.
Are you going to put on that talk?
I'm thinking about it, actually.
Okay, so we're back with coffee and questions with Jen Weber,
Caroline, Quintara Tucker.
Nice to see you, ladies. So for this first question, whoever wants to answer it, what's the funniest misunderstanding you've had to clear up about ABA with someone outside of the field?
Oh, I feel like there's quite a few.
I feel like for me, it's are you analyzing my behavior right now?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
I'm not. But if you give me about 30 minutes and a data sheet, I probably could come up with something.
Okay, for our next question. So if you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be and how do you think ABA principles might apply to their life?
Okay. The first person that came to mind is Tupac, because I think what he was doing was trying to bring attention to all the causes he was fighting for, and I think using ABA almost, I don't know, we could do a little bit more. We could help
Correct.
Tupac.
We could help him out.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
I think so.
Love that.
An awesome dinner, too.
It definitely would be. I love that.
Yeah.
Shout out. Who supported you through grad school and how would you like to thank them?
Oh boy. Well, obviously my family, and then a lot of behavior analyst mentors along the way as well.
Awesome. Love to hear that. And you and Caroline went to grad school together, right?
We have
So
to,
there-
yeah, we have to shout out Dr. Greer and Dr. Dudek and Dr. Delgado, I think. They're the ones who got us through grad school, so shout out to them.
Well, thank you, ladies, for joining us for another round of coffee and questions. What's the weirdest or most unexpected place you found yourself applying ABA principles outside of work?
That is a great question. I want to say the airport is actually a place that I didn't think I would be needed. And sometimes, you know, you don't want to butt in when you see a parent needing help, but like you can see in her face that she was like, oh, I don't know what to do. And I was just like, I just like went up to him and I was like, hi, how are you? And I kind of like distracted him. And I happened to have some ABA materials on me that I was like, hey, do you like Poppins? Do you like? And he was like, yeah. And he's like playing with them. And mom is like, you know, thank you so much. Because like she had other kids and they were like trying to go all over the place. But I was able to calm him down and distract him and give her a break. So that was awesome.
Yeah, that's super helpful. I know many of us BCBAs, we always have a lot of toys or things in our bags. So I'm sure that came to good use even in the airport.
Yes, it did.